Liz here from Hoosier Homemade. Welcome back to the second week of Cupcake Boot Camp. Today we are going to fill our cupcakes. I'm going to show you 3 different methods that I use for putting a filling inside a cupcake. But first I have a couple bits of housekeeping to share with you. The first piece is that if you are an email subscriber and you missed the video from last week, you may want to pop on over to the blog to look at that. There's a lot of great information in it. For some reason, the video did not show up in the email feed. So, like I said, pop on over to Hoosier Homemade and check out that video. The second bit of information is last week I did share with you that these Wilton party cups. Now, for baking in, I have baked in them and not have any trouble at all, but I did want to mention that Wilton does not recommend baking in these party cups. So, just a little bit of information for you. So let's get started. Today we're going to use an apple core and a squeeze bottle and also a Bismarck tip. So come in a little closer and let me show you how to do it. The first cupcake that we're going to create are Black Forest, one of my favorite flavors, cherry and chocolate. I have just a regular chocolate cupcake here and we're going to core it out with the apple core. The only tip that you need to remember is when you're coring it out is to not go all the way down to the very bottom, because what happens is then the filling will leak out in the bottom of the cupcake and it'll be all over the liner. So just core it out about 3/4 of the way down and you can see what the core looks like then when you're all done. Then after it's core, then just take some cherry pie filling and fill it in just very easily with a spoon like that. Now at this point you can either cut off a little bit of the cupcake and add the plug back in, or you can just leave it like that. Either way is fine, whichever way you prefer. Then of course we're just going to add a little bit of frosting. I'm just using just a regular decorator icing from Wilton and a few more cherries on top. And that's our Black Forest. So next we're going to do the Butterfinger cupcakes, and I have put just regular caramel topping that comes for ice cream in a Wilton squeeze bottle. These are just yellow cupcakes and we're just going to push the tip in and squeeze the caramel into the cupcake. Just like that. Easy enough. You pull it out a little bit and you can see the caramel coming out. So then you just want to add the frosting again, whatever your favorite frosting is. Then coming back in with the squeeze bottle, just a little drizzle on it. And a few chopped Butterfingers. I'm making a mess there. Okay, so there's that one. Now the third way of filling your cupcakes is a Bismarck tip. This is by Wilton and it has just a little angled end to it, and you just push it into the cupcake and you squeeze. You can use frosting, your favorite filling, Cool Whip, anything that you like. Thanks for joining me for the Cupcake Boot Camp. Stay tuned for several more weeks to come. We will be showing you how to frost and decorate with candy and how to make candy clay and a few other items. So stay tuned for that, and as always visit HoosierHomemade.com for lots of cupcake recipes and decorating ideas. Thanks for visiting. We'll see you again real soon on HoosierHomemade.com.